Hello, stackers. Welcome to the pre-show. Just getting things turned on, getting things started for the 7:05 startup. How's everyone doing this evening? We'll get the show started here in about 5 minutes. Making sure the audio's looking good. Making sure the video's looking good. Making sure the chat's coming on. Hey, Still Ringer. Welcome. Thanks for stopping by. Made it back to the house from my vacation this week, so don't have a whole lot to show this week. Did a lot of exploring. I do have some videos. I don't know if I'll be able to get them in there or not. Hey, Plumber, good to see you. Elizabeth, hello, good to see you. I do have some videos from my stays there at Niagara Falls. I'll see if I can get those to play or not. We'll find out. So we shall see. All right, we're going to get the pre-show going here and get back with you in just a minute. Yeah, I am adjusting the chat window because my eyes are getting old. Alright, hope everyone can see that well. I can tell my eyes are getting old, that's for sure. I put more or less stuff on the screen. Go the other way. You know you're getting old when you have to adjust the screen size on a 5. That's crazy. We'll get the show going here in just a couple minutes, guys. Thanks for stopping by. Alright. Alright, everybody. Let's get the show on the road. Thanks for stopping by and checking out a Stackers Gathering. We will see you on the other side. Good evening, everybody. Hello, Stackers all around the world. Good day, good afternoon, good evening, good morning. Welcome to a Stackers Gathering. I hope everyone is doing well this evening. How's everyone doing out here? Just got back from my vacation about 12 hours ago, so I'm just now getting a chance to sit down and starting to go through my finds that I had picked up while I was out and about. Hello, Silver Creek, good to see you. Elizabeth, hello. Steel Ringer, welcome. Plumber Stacker, Angry Warrior, good to see you. Hey, did you, Angry Warrior, did you receive your wins from last week? I sent it out last Monday, or sent it out last Friday before I left, so let me know if you got that or not. Plumber, good to see you. So yeah, it's just got back in from Niagara Falls, New York. I was on the US side. All right, Warrior, thank you. I was on the US side because I did not get my passports in time. Funny enough, when we got back in last evening, I went through my email and sure enough, the passport was in. So I was able to finally got some passports. Mrs. Hoosier and I got passports, primarily because we do intend to go overseas, check out New Zealand, Australia, points, and maybe around Europe, UK, Europe. But you know, we're looking at doing a little bit more international traveling, so we grabbed some passports and Even if I would have gotten the passports in time this past week for our trip to Niagara Falls, I guess the Canadian-U.S. border is still closed for non-essential travel, so I wouldn't have been able to cross even if I wanted to. So that's okay. We'll catch it next time. Salvate Meadow, welcome to the show, my friend. Welcome. Glad to see you. How are you doing this evening? So yep, we like I said, we just got back in, and I'm going to try to put some videos up of our trip up there around Niagara Falls. And if you haven't been up to Niagara, if you haven't been up to see the Horseshoe Falls and American Falls and just tour the area, I definitely would recommend adding that to your bucket list, because that was just awe-inspiring. Just the wonder. And as I put on that little sneak peek video I put out a couple days ago, you know, of that 30-second clip of me standing underneath one of the falls. I mean, we're ants. I mean, we are small pickings for Mother Nature, and to see that and to stand underneath those falls was just breathtaking. And just seeing the raw power, as Yankee said, just to see the raw power of those falls was just awe-inspiring. So please, if you haven't been up that way, I would recommend you add to your bucket list. And I do have some more videos to put out for that. I just haven't had time to sit down and do that, so I will be trying to get those out there into the channel the next day or two. Yeah, it is quite beautiful, Elizabeth, and just, oh man, like I said, if you haven't been there, I would try to get out there, you know, at all possible. And there's not really a whole lot else going on this side of the border. There is a casino if you're into that. We stayed at the Sheraton Hotel, and right across the road was the Seneca Hotel and Resort, huge building, the tallest building in Niagara Falls, New York, and has a casino. We didn't go there this time around. We're not really into that type of stuff, but maybe in the future. But when it comes to the more touristy stuff, you have to get over to the Canadian side. Everyone says it's better on the Canadian side, and I tend to agree now after being up there for a few days. There's just not a lot more going on the Canadian side. Even that I could see across the river. I could see across the river and see a lot more activity. So yeah, definitely something you want if you do head that way. Hopefully when you do, the border will be open. You can cross over with your passport and enjoy the sights and sounds of the Canadian side of the Niagara Falls. Pretty cool. But yeah, the American side's well, it was just, we were there for 3 days, and I'm like, you know what, we left. We were planning on actually staying up in that area for the entire week, but after about the third day, it was like, you know what, we've had a good time. Let's just go ahead and call it and just come on home early. So we did. And like I said, we got in late last night, and felt good to sleep back in our own bed. That's for sure. So let me see what I did pick up. I did pick up a few things. Primarily, not that. That's actually something I want to do something here with. Maybe later today, we'll see. I mainly picked up silver proof sets this go around up there. There's only one shop up there, actually in Niagara Falls, that actually it wasn't even your typical coin shop. It was more or less we buy gold here booth. And they didn't have anything to show off, anything to sell. It was more of a, probably even, you know, it's just a window that you walked up to with precious metals, and if you wanted to sell stuff, you go to that window and they give you cash. That's all that Niagara had. You had to actually go into Buffalo. So I went by Buffalo and checked out these proof sets here. Picked up a 2000 picked up a 98 silver proof set. I kept saying proof set. It's actually a silver proof set. I don't do the regular proof sets typically. So 98 proof set, a 97 proof set, 95 proof set, a 94%, and a 92%. Pick those up to hold on to them for a little while, but they are in my return back to the community box, which is this box right here. So since they are in this box, they will go back out to the community in some fashion or another, either an auction or a game or a giveaway or something like that. So these were my grabs for the trip. $92 proof set. Let's make this big here. 92 proof set. With the COA. Of course, your candy, your clad nickel, your clad penny. Of course, we're all about the silver, right? So here's your 92 candy, your 92 Rosie, and your 92 Washington. I did say the A word, didn't I, Plumber? They will, we'll have to do something with these. So that was my 92 that I picked up. And of course, you know, they're all proof sets. They're all basically going to be the same, right? But, you know, it's just nice to be able to see the shinies. So 94. So I do have a little bit of discussion while I'm thinking about it. I just noticed that the gold and silver prices came down pretty good today. Today was definitely a dip. Did anyone take advantage of the dip today? The last time I checked, gold was down what, 4%? I didn't actually check silver, but I know they were both down, with gold being down 4% earlier today, I believe. So did anyone partake on the dip? Because we all know this is just a dip, right? It's typically not a pattern, not yet anyway. But it is, from an economic standpoint, it is a good thing to see precious metal prices come down, because it means that the economy is more positive. But again, that's if it's a trend. This is a dip, so we shall see if the trend continues downward. Because in my point of view, if the precious metals go down, that means the economy is strengthening. Put a 1 in the chat if you believe that this is just a dip, or if this is a sign of times to come, positive signs of time to come. I'm going to treat it right now as a dip. Hey, Big Apple, good to see you. I'm going to treat it as a dip right now, because, you know, I don't know what would be classified as a trend at this point, but a one-day drop, I mean, yeah, it's if you have the opportunity to acquire some precious metals at a dip, cool, go for it. But is it a all telling sign of things turning for the better in an economic standpoint? Probably not. So, as I always say, just keep stacking. And the chat line is open if you guys want to dial in. The link is in the chat window if you want to pop in here. I haven't checked to see where the dips were right now, where we ended up leveling off at tonight. I haven't checked the numbers to this afternoon to see what the overall day was, the overall price percentage down it was for the day, but hopefully it's a good sign. You know, a lot of people want to see the precious metal go to the moon and all that good jazz. I'm just not into it, especially if it is a true representation of where the economy is going, right? I am not about I rather see our economy strengthen rather than see my precious metal prices go through the roof or to the moon or whatever. Because I personally, if if precious metals do go to the moon, it has to be for good reasons, right? And an economic downturn, an economic collapse is not a good reason. It's not a good reason to want your precious metals to go over to the moon. I mean, besides, even if say for example the economy does collapse, fine. No one's going to be buying your precious metals when they're $5, $6, $7,000 an ounce because they can't afford it when the economy's collapsed anyway. So you're not gaining anything. So, and and I guess that's something that I have learned in the last year or so. Hey, Gold Maple, good to see you, my friend. And I guess that's everything that I've learned in the last year or so is you don't want to see your precious metals go to the moon or go through the roof or become 1000% more valuable than they are right now, because that only means that it's a bad thing from an economic standpoint, more than likely. Now, yes, they could go gradually increment in time as a positive reinforcement of the economy, but if something like that does occur, in particular, if it happens in a very drastic movement, then you have to question, okay, fine, my gold may be $7,000-$8,000 a troy ounce, but what is the true consequences? What's the true cost of having your gold so valuable when the economy is collapsing, right? So with that, I rather see it gradually grow rather than go to the moon or go through the roof or whatever. I rather see it gradually grow, because that tells me, one, it is just your typical inflation and hopefully not manipulation along the way. We'll see. But yeah, it is nice to be every so often be able to grab on the dip. So I'm gonna have to get to my coin shop tomorrow and see what they have left. They had some 10th ounce gold coins over there last week before I went on vacation, so I'll have to see if they're still there tomorrow. Hopefully they are. Yeah, I agree, Still Ringer. For me, I've just started myself as well, and I want to accumulate as much as I can, because I feel like I wasn't into it until last year. My life, I just wasn't thinking about stuff like this until last year, and now I'm like, now I'm into the FOMO, the fear of missing out mode. But I'm also learning to embrace the fact that it is a journey, right? It is not a sprint. It's not a quickest time, fastest time, whatever. It is a slow and steady progression to establishing your wealth, to preserve your wealth and have fiat, or not fiat, but have precious metals as your reserve should a need for precious metal returns in a economic downturn or SHTF event. I mean, I have been very focused on acquiring constitutional silver since January, and every so often I'll pick up a piece of gold, but I've been focusing more on the constitutional because I want that buffer. I want that ability to barter when the need arise when fiat's worthless. We all hope we never see that, right? However, we want to be aware of the fact that it could happen, and we want to be prepared for something like that to happen. So I'm all about constitutional. I started my constitutional stacking, I want to say about January this year, and I have not looked back. So I actually put my gold requirements on the back burner. I was doing a lot of gold purchasing last year, And I was also doing a lot of silver bullion purchasing last year, but I pulled back on all that so I could focus on the constitutional. And then with the goal of my goal there is to go with a I think I'm going to target myself with a $100 face value of each of the denominations. So, you know, $100 face for dimes and quarters and halves. I have I'm about 40% there on my quarters and about 10% there on my dimes. And I'm just now getting started on my halves. So that's where I'm going with my quest to acquire, because, you know, for me it is, I mean, yeah, you can always take your constitutional back to the LCS and sell for melt and on all that, but it's, for me, it is the buffer should one be needed to prevent, you know, any financial hardships should economic downturn do occur. Hey, Tupac, hey, I sent that package out to you Tuesday morning. Have you received that yet? And if you want to dial in, I have the chat line open. It is posted in the comments if you want to dial in, one and all. If you want to dial in and join me, that'd be fine. That's why I have the link out here, so anyone can get on here and say hey to everybody else. And if y'all out here on the channel, if you have not already checked out Tupac Coin Row Hunter, please do so. Hey, Roseanne, good to see you, my dear. Welcome. So if you haven't checked out Tupac Coin Row Hunter, please check out his channel. He is at, where you at now, Tupac? Last time I checked, you were at 890 friendlies, so you need about 110 more, and then you're going to do your 1K giveaway. So let's give a brother a hand here, and let's get Tupac over 1,000. It'd be greatly appreciated by him, obviously, and by me as well. Hey, Psychedelic Silver, good to see you, my friend. Welcome to the show. So yeah, let's give Tupac a hand there. Still Ringer, if you would be so kind, put Tupac's channel into the chat so we can so everyone can check it out. Hey Darth, good to see you, my friend. Welcome to the show. So we were just carrying on here about the dip that occurred today, which was, you know, a pretty significant dip for gold anyway. I didn't actually look at the silver side of things, just the gold side of things, and it was a pretty good dip. So I might have to go check out the LCS tomorrow and see what's left over there. I just got back from my vacation, so I did swing by a coin shop there in Buffalo and picked up some silver purse that I want to do something with here. And we'll do that sometime. And then we can see what they have left over there at the coin shop for gold. Let's see what their prices are. See if I can get a deal. All right, thanks Tupac and thanks Steel Ringer. Appreciate that. Yeah, I heard. Like I said, Darth, do you know what the silver price ended up being, or what the dip was at the end? Because I wasn't paying attention to the silver side of things, just the gold side. I did notice at one point gold was down about 4% for the day. So can anyone verify that or correct me if I'm wrong? Did they dip hard and come back up, or are they still dipping? Because that's a good thing come Monday, right? Maybe. It will definitely be something for Salivate to be talking about come Sunday morning on his 6 p.m. market watch. If you guys don't check out his stuff at 6 o'clock on each Sunday, he does the market watch, and he watches the markets open over in Asia Pacific, and we would look for trends. And it's always a good time to have everyone out there that is on his show. If you haven't already checked him out, check out Salivate Mel's 6 o'clock market watch every Sunday, 6 p.m. Eastern. Okay, dip was like 1 to 40. Okay, all right. So silver went down to 25.96. All right, down over 5. Okay, yeah. So that's pretty good dip. If you have the opportunity, jump on it. But you know, as I always say, as I always say, do buy what you can, or buy like what you like when you can, as much as you can, but always stay within your budget. Don't fall for the FOMO or the fear of missing out bug, because I think each and every one of us at one time or another have failed for that, thinking that they were going to miss out and regret it afterwards. I know I have. I know I've done that. Hey, Carlos, good to see you, my friend. Welcome to the show. So Plumber's asking if I should do an auction tonight. I don't know. What do you guys think? I do have these silver purse here. I could do one or two of these guys tonight. I don't want to do them all. I want to save a couple for something coming down the road. So let me know, which one would you like to see auctioned off tonight? A 92, 94, 95, 97, or a 98 silver per set? Yes, they all are silver purse. Hey, Oregon, welcome. All right, Plumber, that'd be cool. Come on in. And Oregon, if you want to jump in here, jump on the chats in the chat, the links in the chat here. And anyone else for that matter, if you want to jump on board, you're more than welcome to. Let's we can do a little bit of this. Gold went down more than 120 bucks. All right. Yeah. Where did we end up? Let me check Kitco real quick here. Where did we end up being at? What was it? 1876 or something like that? We ended up going, we're down to, oh wow, 1776 ask. Wow, that's dropped more than I thought. So according to Kitco, we're down 5% for the day, looks like. Or no, that's in the 30. No, I'm sorry, that's in a 30 day. 30 days shows we're down 5% for the last 30 days. So it looks like it did come up a little bit. This is Thursday, isn't it? Man, it feels like Friday. My days are all mixed up from vacation. So we are currently up 0.07%. So for the day, looks like. So the current bid right now is 1776. Looks like it was down at one point to 1767. Hey, Oregon.
Hey, how's it going, buddy?
Very good. How are you doing?
Oh man, I got this stream. There we go. I am actually, guys, I am over here. My mom has this big house, and I'm putting this stupid bed together in her extra bedroom.
Okay.
And I heard you say you're gonna auction, man. So let's do it.
You and your auctions, I tell you. So
let's do it, man.
Hey, Plumber. Plumber, I see, but I don't hear.
I had the wrong mic on.
Hey, turn your mic on. It might help. All right, so what I have laid out in front of you are 5 different years of silver proof sets. How should we decide which one we want to auction off tonight? I don't want to do them all. I just don't want to. I'm gonna hold on to them for a couple weeks. Anyway.
What years do you got out there, man?
It's a 92, a 94, a 95, a 97, and a 98.
94.
94.
Oh yeah.
What's special about 94?
Oh, nothing.
Just because?
Just because. I think it's a good year, you know. 94 was a good year. What do you guys think?
What was I doing in 94? Oh man.
I just graduated.
I was 5 years into my marriage in 94. My kids were like 3 and 4 years old in 94. Man, time flies. Dealer's choice. All right, let's do a 94.
I got it. I can't figure out how I can type in your chat so I can bid, man. With being live up here.
Yeah, that's one of the bad things about, and all the streaming apps like StreamYards and Melon, they all do that. You can chat back and forth with the host just fine all day long, but you can't chat out into the audience, which is stupid. You actually have to do it.
If it's cool with you, I'm gonna leave. I'm gonna leave so I can bid on your stuff, man.
Well, or you can just bring up the YouTube channel and just mute the audio. You can do that as well. Either way.
Okay, let me do that. I'll just bring up the YouTube.
Either way works. So, 7th grade in '94. Man, yeah, I'm feeling old. Oh, I'm feeling old, Angry Warrior.
You old man.
I tell you, I will be 51 next month. And you know what's funny about that is I don't feel like 50 or 51. I do not feel like it at all. But here it is. It feels like I'm still in my mid 30s.
As long as you're young at heart, you're good.
Yeah, I guess that's it. Because like I said, I don't now. There's a few times when I crawl off the floor, I feel like I'm 50. but for the most part, you know, unless I'm physically exerting myself, I don't feel like 50 most of the time. But yeah, I can remember talking to someone who just turned 50 many years ago. I'm like, man, you're old part.
We got your first bidder, I think. Darth is at 45. Oh, you're 45 years old. Okay, never mind. Yeah, when are you starting that thing at?
Yeah, hell, I don't know. I'm not going to do what Organoids does.
The $1 man.
Yeah. Let's start this guy off at 25. Let's starting bid 25. 25 for this 94 silver proof set. 25 starting bid.
Oregon's at, yeah, he's already jumping in on you.
Oregon's for 40. Oregon is at 40. Do I get a 41?
Oregon might have scared him all away.
May have. Nope. Carlos got it for 41. Carlos for 41. Do I hear a 42? Say Oregon's going to scare them all away. Oregon for 45. Eric Fulton for 46. Eric Fulton for 46. Thanks, Stillran. Thanks for keeping track of that, my friend. Appreciate it. Oregon comes back at 50. Uh-oh. We got a battle going on here, it looks like to me. Oregon back at 50. Smackdown. Hey, Plumber, how you doing, my friend?
I'm great, man. Just going through some coins I just got for the auction on Saturday.
For this coming Saturday show?
Yeah.
What time's that show again?
It'll be 1 o'clock.
Middle of the afternoon?
Yeah, man.
Man.
Get it over with. There's so many things going on Saturday that it's the best time. The people kind of.
Yeah, is that before or after Everyday Copper Chain? I don't remember.
Trade day starts at it's 4 o'clock Eastern.
Okay.
And
I can never keep track.
Yeah, and then they got you got Silver Seekers on, and then somebody else is on too.
Yeah. Oregon's at 50. I hear 51.
I just broke up my two. I had two 2013 silver quarter sets.
Going once to Oregon, 51. Do I hear 50 or 50? Do I hear 51?
I totally forgot that I had them. Where did you get those on your vacation?
But yeah. Picked these up at Buffalo on the way through up to Niagara. It wasn't too bad of a shop. I've seen better, but I've seen worse too. In fact, before you came on, I was talking about the one in Niagara, and it's basically nothing more than a window. They didn't have anything on a display case or nothing. And I'm like, I walk in there, I'm like, what in the world is this place? It's basically we buy go type of business.
Oh yeah.
So I'm like, no, thank you. I said, so where's the closest actual coin shop at? And they were like, Buffalo. So that's where we went. Going twice to Oregon for $50. Do I hear a 51? Any snipers out there?
Did you have fun on your trip?
Oh yeah, it was a blast. I got a bunch of video I'm going to put out about in and around Niagara Falls. It's beautiful. Y'all get up there one of these times, or add it to your bucket list, or everyone.
Oh yeah, for sure. I've always wanted to go there. Always.
Yeah. We stayed on the on the U.S. side because my didn't have a passport, but the border's closed anyway, so that was just really irrelevant. All in fair warning to Oregon for $50.
So I want to show off. I might have to turn the light off for this thing. This is my new. I traded for this. Let's see if I can get it to show.
What you want to say? What is that?
It's blurry, of course.
I'm typing SOD. SOLD SOD. Oregon Stacker, $50. $50 make you holla.
Oh, what's his name didn't bid? I thought somebody else had the bid at 51.
I do not see anyone else in since Oregon's 50.
Yeah, picture's not showing this thing right. But it's a case made just specifically for Carson Cities, GSAs.
Okay.
It's got a little drawer in the bottom of it that has the booklet and stuff all about Carson Cities. And
congratulations, Oregon, $50. It's a 94 silver per set. I'll get this out the mail tomorrow. See you, my friend.
Oregon, I'm here for 5 minutes. He's already snaking something.
Very, very good.
Yeah.
Good deal. So yeah, that I actually, you were asking me to check out my LCS for any CCs over there. Mm-hmm. They had a CC there, but it was not the best of conditions, so I didn't even send it to you. I figure you're not going to want that. I got the video if you want to see it, but it just doesn't. It has damage on the face, and I figure you would want to.
Yeah, send it to me anyway. Yeah, depends on the year.
Even if it's damaged up like it was.
Oh yeah.
I'll send it to you.
Well, I mean, some people don't. They just want to have CCs, and it's nice to have ones that don't cost a fortune.
You know what? Since I went down the rabbit hole with this first auction, I'm gonna go ahead and do it. I'm gonna go ahead and do this guy right here.
Yeah, see, he's having fun.
This is a Jefferson Davis note, $50. I guess you want to call it a commemorative Federal States of America sequential banknotes. And I didn't know a thing about this thing, not a clue about this thing. So I'm going to do an Oregon on this one. I'm going to start this off at $1. So I have no idea what that's worth or anything. It is 20. I do know it's 24 karat plated, but that's as best as I know about it.
You don't know if it's clad or silver underneath?
Nah, going by how much I paid for, I'm going to say it's clad.
Okay.
But yeah, it's some type of commemorative coin.
That's pretty cool. Looks big.
Yeah, it's about the size of a little bit larger than $50. Actually, it's about the size of a little bit larger than a Morgan, actually. I don't know anything about this, so I don't know if this is anything of value or what. So I just
Robinson Got some signal, huh? Welcome.
Hey, Robinson, good to see you, my friend. And I saw Silver Freak, good to see you. I'm glad you like those videos, Silver Freak. I actually got more videos coming out from my trip there to Niagara. I'm gonna sit down and put some videos together. Yeah, Oregon's starting off at $1. $1 for this current Jefferson Davis banknote.
Yeah, Texas Joe and I are coming out with a series of videos about investing for the beginner.
Okay, cool.
With silver and gold and also the stock market. So we did our first one today.
Okay, nice. Psychedelic for $5. Thank you. But yeah, that's it's a nice looking coin.
Yeah, that's pretty cool. I don't think I've ever seen one.
It's not even a coin. I mean, I don't know what it is, to be honest with you. It may be a steal for all I know. But I mean, I guess you can Google it real quick, but I mean, I'm looking at, I don't know much about it. It commemorates Jefferson Davis in the Confederacy, so I guess it's some type of demand, some type of collectible factor there.
I don't believe so, Robinson. Everybody's free to bid. Is that all right? Is that right?
That's fine. Anyone who wants to bid.
You're good to go, Robinson.
Honesty is the best policy, but you get one shot with me. Have you ever experienced that type of scenario, Plumber, where someone reneged on a bid or something?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, see, that's not cool. That's just bad form. If you're going to commit, you have to commit 100%.
Yeah, no. It actually, one person kind of led me on like they're gonna pay, so they went ahead and bid again in another auction. I mean, I didn't send the stuff off, but still didn't pay, so that was that.
Yeah, that happens.
Yeah, I don't see the point, you know. It's like
psychedelics for $5. Do I have a 6? I'm curious about this guy. I'm not like I've never looked it up. Let's see if I can find something real quick about while we're waiting here. Jefferson Davis note. I mean, it's commemorating the original banknote from the Confederacy, but I don't know what this coin's actually worth. Jefferson Davis. Note. Yes. Yeah, that's a hit. So on eBay, it's like $37. You know how eBay goes, so yeah. It is. Of course, this guy's got the COA. This guy right here does not have the COA, but the one I found does. And the note, the COA that is online here shows a $50 Jefferson Davis note. Carlos for $7. Thank you, Carlos. Do we hear an 8? Says on the note here, in order to finance expenditures during the Civil War, the Confederate States of America issued banknotes in $5, $10, $50, $100, $500, and $1,000 amounts. To commemorate the sequential anniversary of the Civil War, the American Mint has issued these magnificent, these gold layered coins adorned with full color reproductions of the 1861 Confederate banknote. This $50 note features a portrait of Jefferson Davis, President of the Confederate States of America. So there you go. Oh, took the cover off here. So for someone who's into Civil War stuff, I guess it would be something of a collectible for them. Someone who was into that type of history. Carlos at 7. Do we have an 8? Psychedelic silver for $10. Thank you. Oh, that's pretty cool. A little bit of history here. Yeah, that's probably the cool thing about just getting into this, Plumber, is the history that comes along with it.
Mm-hmm.
That's how, you know, well, I mean, you know, case in point, your Morgan fetish, you know.
Yeah. It's so awesome though, looking into them though.
Yeah. Angry at 11. Oh, psychedelic silver's at 15. So yeah, that's pretty cool. Psychedelic at 15. So yeah, well, you and Talking Bullion, he is all about Morgans. You two all get together. He's got some really good. I think it's Talking Bullion. Pretty sure it is. He's got some really good stories about what he's collected over the years, and he's been doing it for many, many years.
Really?
Oh yeah, he might be able to line you up a deal or two with him.
Always looking for those. That's for sure.
I don't know exactly what he has in his stash, but I know he is an adamant collector of Morgans. So I'm pretty sure it was talking about it is either Talking Bullion or Silver Stealer. One of the two. Pretty sure it's Talking Bullion though. Psychedelic Silver's in at 15. So I've had this for a while. In fact, I picked this up, when I met up with Jonathan Reese down in Bowling Green a couple months back. That's actually where it's actually Mrs. Hoosier picked it up. So I'm like, okay.
Mrs. Hoosier got that?
Yeah, Mrs. Hoosier got this. She actually saw this and saw shiny, so she grabbed it. Carlo's at 16. So yeah, she actually picked this up. She saw shiny, so she grabbed it. I was looking at Eagles myself. The LCS had a pretty good deal of Eagles going on at the time, so I grabbed a couple of Eagles while I was there. Of course, had a good time hanging out with Jonathan there for a little bit too.
We gotta get you above 400. What are you gonna be around on Saturday? Between 1 and 4?
I don't know. I don't know if I will be or not. I don't have anything on my agenda right now.
All right. Well, just pop in. Let me see if I can't get you above 400 at least, and we'll do like a giveaway or something.
I appreciate that.
To get you over that. I gotta get you moving.
Carlos at 16. Count it down, Silver Stealer. Going once. So yeah, Niagara is very cool, and I've got a bunch of videos to share with everybody. But like I said, I just got in early this morning. We were going to stay up there the entire week, but after about 3 days, a snipe. Psychedelic in at 17. Kind of getting 18. But yeah, we had a pretty good time up there, and like I said, after about 3 days, I think for what the area has to offer, at least on the Canadian or on the U.S. side, it was more than enough time.
Mm-hmm.
So we called it yesterday, and it's like, let's just head on home, because we were just going to hang out in the area, in general area, but it's like, it's already 8 hours away from the house, and it's like, let's just go ahead and head on home. So my 8-hour trip turned into a 12-hour trip because we found a wine trail on the way.
Oh.
And we're all about wine.
That would have been fun then.
There's a wine trail that basically runs along US 20 and New York Route 5, which basically has a whole bunch of wineries up and down a stretch of about, I would say, about 50 miles from Erie, Pennsylvania up to near Buffalo.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, it was supposed to have been an 8-hour trip. Turned into a 12-hour trip checking out the wineries and just cruising on the back road. That was always cool.
A little bit of a detour, huh?
Oh yeah, going twice to Psych for 17.
You see, Angry Warrior said he saw 2 of those in the last 2 weeks.
No kidding.
Yeah.
Cool.
That's weird. I don't think I've ever seen one of those.
Yeah, that's the first I've seen too. Psych came back at 19. Angry Warrior were at 19 for Psychedelic Silver.
So did you guys bring back any wine?
Oh yeah. Hell yeah. Hang on a second. We like our wine. That is a Johnson Estate Cream Sherry. Lake Erie, 17% alcohol by volume. I didn't get a chance to sample it, but Mrs. Hoosier did, and she said it was very, very good. So I'd always take her word for it. Now
yeah, I don't think I've ever seen anything like that before.
Now what got her attention on this was the bottle to begin with, but then she had a sample of the contents inside of it, and she's like, "Oh, I gotta have that." But she likes a little bit of sweet. She likes more tart than sweet, and I'm the opposite. I like more sweet than tart. So this here is a very good, from what she explained to me, it's sort of a good halfway between the two, because like I like white wine, but she likes red wine.
Mm.
Hey, Thug, good to see you.
What's up, Thug?
Where we at? Lost track. Where we at? Psych, you're at 19.
I gotta go help with the groceries real quick. I'll be right back.
All right, bud. Psychedelic Silver's at 19. Going twice to Psychedelic Silver at 19. Yeah, I got distracted by the wine here. So yeah, if anyone's in the area between Erie, Pennsylvania, and Buffalo, check out the Lake Erie Wine Trail. You can Google it. There's a site out there that gives you a map. Snipe. Angry Warrior back in at 20. 20 to Angry Warrior. That's a snipe if there ever was one. I'll be back. All right, Robinson. Good to see you. We'll see you in a bit. So yeah, if you're ever in the area, check it out. Nice drive. It was nice to get off the interstate. Of course, once you cross into New York, everything becomes a toll road, right? So another reason, that was the primary reason to get off the interstate, because once you cross the state line, boom, tolls. Like I immediately bailed off at the first exit and didn't pay any tolls getting through New York all the way up to Buffalo. But it was a nice drive to get away from the interstate. Just take a 2-lane road here and there, just cruising. That was one of the objectives for our vacation, was just to cruise. And we found a wine trail on the way, so we're happy to head back up that way next time around. Didn't know that existed until we were driving back and we saw these green information signs along the highway. It says Lake Erie Wine Trail. Going twice to Angry up to this back up. All unfair warning to Angry at 20. And I'm typing it SOLD. Dalla Angry Hush and Oregon Stacker. I'm sorry, not the other one for PayPal. Goods and services. For PayPal, or you can hit me up on Cash App or Google Pay. All three are available. So since we're talking about wine, you're quite welcome, Angry. Here's the other two I picked up on the way back yesterday. Johnson Estate red wine. Again, it's a semi-sweet, fruity, distinctive boldness. Grab this. Mrs. Hoosier likes her red, and then she also picked up this passionate peach because she loves peach. So we're almost full. Our wine shelf is almost full. I'm gonna have to do something about that here real soon. Cash App is $, who's your stacker? And yeah, I think it's running a little slow. Yeah, it's just $sign who's your stacker, Oregon stacker. All right. Yeah, I prefer Cash App. I know, a lot of people rather go through goods and services through PayPal, but I try to avoid PayPal if all possible. That's cool, Oregon. Thank you very much. You know what? You can tell I'm still new at this, right? Because I don't ask for things like that. I never ask for things like that. I guess I'm still a noob when it comes to being in the dark side of the and being in auctions. So there's my other vice right there. I got 3 vices in my life. I have my precious metals. I have my Dr. Pepper. And I have my wine. And this is more of a joint thing between Mrs. Hoosier and I. So we love the wine. So whenever we venture out to an area we've never been before, we always try to hit some wineries. And we weren't even looking this time around, actually. We weren't even looking for a wine trail. We just happened to stumble across this one. So, and we're like, oh yeah, we need to pick up some wine. We always try to pick up some on the way, when we're driving through an area though. But yep, check out that wine trail if you're ever in the area on your way up to Niagara, in fact. All right, Angry, I will get this out the door to you tomorrow as well, my friend. I already got your mailing address from last week, so I will send that back to you here. I'll send this out to you here tomorrow. Thank you for that.
Did you auction something else off?
Not yet. I was just showing off my other 2 wines that we picked up yesterday.
Oh, nice.
Passionate Peach, which Mrs. Hoosier loves peach. And this Johnson Estate. And like I said, she likes the wine, or she likes the reds, and I like the whites. But I like fruity more than anything. I don't like the dry stuff. I just can't get past the dry stuff. Now she loves the dry, but she also likes a little bit of sweet with hers too. So let's drink, Carlos says.
Oregon, how's that bed going?
Psychedelic Silver Mixed Wine. Ah, okay. Well, if I'm ever in your neck of the woods, I might have to pay a visit there. It's like
Yeah, it said don't forget to tell them about the shipping. Is there a shipping price?
Yeah, if you guys want to throw in $5, I think Oregon's actually going to throw in $5. If you get angry, if you want to throw in $5, I always forget to ask. If you guys want to throw in $5, go for it. That's fine. But not if you don't want to. That's fine too. It's your discretion. You can tell I'm still a noob on this stuff. So I did that last week too. I auctioned off stuff. Didn't think about the shipping. It's all about fun stuff. It's all about making some good times out of it.
I did, Doug. I love that thing. Doug, I bought this off I might as well show it. Bought this off him a while ago before I started liquidating.
Liquidating?
Got this thing from him.
I've seen that. Is there a little bit of blemish on the backside of that nose? That's what that one.
Oh yeah, there's some.
I wonder if that's just a pattern with those CCs, because the one I found the LCS has the same.
Yeah, if it looks anything like that, I definitely am interested, Hoosier.
Bring it a little bit closer so I can see it better.
Yeah, I mean it's.
I lost your audio again, I think.
Yeah, it's it's very hard to find a CC that's going to be unblemished. You know, like those are in the record books.
Oh, I gotta. Yeah, I'll have to find that video. But
yeah, go ahead and send it to me. I'll any CC, even if they're like really bad. You know, I like to get them anyway because, like I said, some people just want them. Just to, you know, have a CC and they don't want to pay the astronomical prices that go with them, you know.
Yeah, he had a couple of CCs, but I don't know anything about anything besides their Morgans and Ps. I don't know much. I know there's Morgans, I know there's CCs, I know there's New Orleans, and that's about as much as I know about them.
I got another one in the mail today too. This one I traded for as well.
84 CC.
Well, you can see like the 84s, they got some blemishes on them, you know.
Well, considering how old they are, I suppose that's to be expected, right?
Yeah, and I have another one that's a 64 that I'm probably going to sell because I have this one because I really like the older cases. Like I got this one, I got super cheap. This one's like one of the original PCGS holders. Like, look how old that thing looks. Even the back, you know. Versus, and here, this one's old too, but there's the difference, you know.
So when it comes to the Morgans, Steel Ringer's mentioning something about the cheeks. Is it the cheeks that typically won't get worn out more than the rest of
the high points, like the hair. You know, behind the ears is usually the hair behind the ears is usually the first to go. You know, the back of the head. I don't know if you want to call it the hat or whatnot, but the hair, everything that's raised off the coin, that's usually the first to go.
Okay.
Because, you know, you put them in your pocket and they rub, and that's what, you know, they were all in people's pockets back then.
Right. All right. So, what else do you got to show off?
I got all kinds of stuff.
Well, you always do, but what's your highlights?
This was one of the highlights.
Oh, okay.
This one I didn't know what I was buying. I mean, I knew what I was buying, but I didn't know this was part of it, so I got stuck with this. I mean, this thing it's so beautiful. I just said whatever, I'll take it anyway. They're so expensive though.
You know what's funny about that is...
But it's so nice. I mean, I love reverse proofs.
Mrs. Hoosier saw a night... What year is that?
This is in 2019.
Yeah, that's what I thought. She saw a 2019 at the LCS last week for $1,100.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
From Silver Shield.
Mm-hmm. He makes some pretty good stuff. I like the one coin. It's basically what was it? The on the obverse it said the Otis anonymous non-traceable currency. It was actually silver, but it was stamped like a Bitcoin.
Oh.
But it was not a Bitcoin. It was actually an actual silver round. But it looked like a Bitcoin. You can basically mock Bitcoin.
Got some fractional gold.
Are those ones Britannias?
Yeah, they're beautiful, man. Yep.
All right. Getting into the gold bug, are you?
Well, those I'm selling.
I tell you, I think the 10th ounces and quarter ounces are going to be a lot more commodity than anything larger than that because they're more affordable.
Yeah. I don't know. This one, I got this Morgan too. This thing, I love the, it's like a copper color. It's a generic grade. You know, this is a grading company, but I would say I actually took most of them out of the case because I didn't agree with the grade on it.
Okay.
Like I got an MS66 and an MS66 Plus as a Morgan.
Right.
And there's no way. So I just popped them out. They're probably 64s. Like this one's actually close. I mean, I would put it at maybe a 63. But the color on it's what got me drawn to it. That's just gorgeous. Like this one I popped out. This one was a 64 plus. I popped that out because I didn't agree with that at all.
Psychedelic silver, if you need a 10th ounce maple, you don't have any maples on you right now, do you, Plumber?
No, just the Britannias.
I'll keep my eye out. I haven't seen any. I saw a 1/2 ounce maple at the LCS, but not a 10th ounce maple. I'll keep an eye out for one for you.
Yeah, HVAC, that's probably because I was talking away from the microphone.
I turned my volume up just in case it was a little low. Brought myself a little bit closer. Is that better, HVAC? Since we're talking Morgans, here we go.
What do you got?
Since we're talking Morgans. That's not the one I wanted.
Picked up a Proof Kennedy. Nice.
You still want this thing?
Yeah.
You sure?
Yeah. I mean, if you want to auction it, go ahead. But of course, I'll take it. Go ahead and auction it if you want to auction it.
This is that one. It's got that really super crazy toning on it that you were drawn into a couple months back. I think that's the one.
That one looks. That's not the one.
You know what? Actually,
That's a Barber, isn't it?
No, yeah, that's not the right one. Hang on a second. That's not the right one. Trying to bait and switch you here. Hang on. Where's that guy at?
It's always nice to find a new LCS angry.
All right, hang on. Well, I know it's around here somewhere. That's just copper there. Well, hell, I'll have to look for it. I know I got it. I know I got it, though. It was a 1900. It had a really dark tone to it.
North Georgia Mountains. No, I don't. Oh, HVAC. That's right. Didn't you say that your buddy or your best friend works for or owns a jewelry store? I finally remember who told me that. There's two people talking about something like that the other day.
Yeah. How much do you think these are worth? These 1 grammers. I haven't looked them up.
Oregon would know that if he's still here.
Yeah, no.
That's something you start at $1. See where it goes.
Well,
Oh, Thug, I already got that stuff.
Okay, you start getting into the next level of stacking when you can't remember where the hell your stuff's at. Apparently I'm at the next level now because I cannot find that damn. I thought it was this guy. But
Yeah, if you want to hook us up, HVAC, that'd be awesome. I'm not looking to spend a crazy amount, but those things are costly regardless of what you do. I'd rather give it to somebody that knows somebody, or versus just a regular store.
Yeah, but you're always going to get a better deal and better relationship in the long run. You just go direct for somebody private.
Oh, I did, Doug. It's beautiful. Thank you.
That bites. All right. Well, I'll have to look for that. I know I got it somewhere. I thought this was it, but I hadn't been, because I was holding it onto it, Plumber, as a ransom to get you to come over to Orlando next time we're down in Orlando.
Maybe it's in oh, that's right. You guys drove down.
So yeah, I'll find it. I'll find it. Well, since I got this box open, man, I hate to do that. I'm gonna do one more. I'm gonna do one more.
It's hard deciding when you collect them all, isn't it? Uh-oh. I saw that.
I'm debating here.
I saw that.
I'm debating here. I don't know. And then I should give this away. I don't know if who wants a 1958D uncirculated penny. I don't know if anyone wants that or not.
I doubt that's worth auctioning. I mean, I don't know anything about pennies.
No. This is gonna be a giveaway. I don't know anything about pennies. But that's a 58 Denver uncirculated. I don't know if there's any value in this. If anyone would want this. I guess if someone wants this, tag me in the chat. I can't remember where I got this from. See, that's what happens when you start getting into stuff like this. You lose track of what came from where. Don't know if there's any value to this guy or not. But so short of the melt value, obviously. It is really pretty. And then yeah, I'm thinking here. All right, one more. I'm going to do it. This is a 2020 Libertad.
Libertad.
2020 Libertad. Is anyone interested in this? Put a 1 into the chat.
Yeah, I'll bid on that thing. Actually, I'm good. I mean, I'll take another one, but I filled up the tube a while ago, and that was my goal. Sierra was already in for 40.
Yeah, Carlos, you're in at 40. Okay, we're off. Starting bid at 40. Carlos, you're in at 40. Can I get 41?
Premiums on these things are nuts, man. The 2021s, I don't know if you've ventured out to look at them yet, but the prices are crazy.
Are they? Well, I mean, the 2020s were as well. I think they only minted like, what? I want to say 350,000 of these things.
Somewhere around there.
Carlos at 40. Can I get a 41? I was thinking it was like 350,000 were minted. And of course, they didn't start minting until late into the year last year. So, and I know they were very hard to come by for the longest time. Especially
the proofs. I got a set up to two ounce, and I just never. The 5 ounces, the proof 5 ounce 2020 is it's just so much to pay. Like I would trade somebody for one, but I don't think I would pay for it. You know, not that that's any different, but it just makes me feel a little better.
Psychedelic for 41, then Carlos came back at him with 45. Carlos at 45.
Sierra knows.
Yeah, I haven't looked to see how, what. Yeah, these were pretty. As just the design. You know what I like to see? I like to see each one of these on a separate coin. I don't know if they did that or if they're doing that or plan on doing that. That'd be cool to see.
Oh yeah,
on a separate reverse on a separate coin. I thought that there'd be what? There's 9 designs here. That'd be cool. It is a 1 ounce. 1 ounce.
Onza.
Onza.
Onza. Onza, right? I think that's how you say it.
Psychedelics in at 50. Yeah, I would too, Darth. I love to grab a gold Libertad, but yeah, you're having to give your left arm
Yeah.
first.
Those are crazy.
I heard $3,000 or $4,000.
Yeah, I wouldn't doubt around 4. You're basically paying for 2 ounces of gold, I think.
Yeah, crazy. I know they're way up there, but I don't know. There's always someone interested for something like that. So Sykes at $50. Can I get 51? All right, still go ahead and start counting it down. Going once. So yeah, that's very, very nice. I want to get a tube of those, but
A what?
a tube of those Libertads. I want to get a tube going because that was one of my wish list things from last year. Is a tube of each of the common sovereigns.
Oh man,
being one of them.
I wish I would have known. I could have got you a cheap.
Oh yeah.
2021s.
Well, see, I want 2020s.
Oh, you did?
Yeah,
I can look though, because I doubt he has any more. Those things were so hot.
Oh yeah. Psych for 52. Carlos came back at 51, and Psych came back at 52.
I think maybe not Oregon. Somebody like that new. Yeah, I don't know. The problem now is like so many people like that wanted them got them, so now there's even less out there. So the price is going to be even more.
So Thug wants to bin on a Hoosier Stacker sticker.
What's up, Emerald City? How are you?
Hey, Emerald, good to see you. I actually, you know what, Thug? I actually only have 4 stickers left. That's all I got left. I gotta restock. I'm actually going to redesign the sticker, and the only thing I'm going to do is I'm going to put the YouTube logo on one side and maybe the year that I started on the other side. That's the only difference. I'm keeping the original design. This is actually a design that Yankee came up with way months ago. And I'm like, oh, I just love how the colors pop. Just how the blue and the gold and the gold foil lettering, it just stands out. So I love this design. But I am going to add a couple of things on this sticker for the next revision.
Doug says, been all 4.
Well, I have to keep one. I have to keep one of the stickers for people who win tonight. Yeah, I'll have to get some word up. Where are we at here? We are at 52 to Psych. Going once to Psych. Going twice to Psych. All in fair warning to Psych. Got distracted. Thanks, Still. I'm typing it. S-O-L-B. All in. And
Oregon, you're deleting people's comments.
Sewed.
I don't know if I doubt you did that on purpose. Probably got your phone in the pocket. Stacking
So
Hoosier and Plumber stickers. That's funny.
So the psychedelic silver for $52. Is that right? 52? I thought it was 51. No, you're right. 52. 52 is the psychedelic silver. Yep. Send me Google Pay or Cash App. Cash App is $Hoosier Stacker, and Google Pay is HoosierStacker@gmail.com, and I will get this out in the mail to you. If you want to throw in $5 for ship, I'll take that too, but that's your discretion.
Yeah, that's funny, Angry. Delete people's bids so we can get it. No, he's putting a bed together, so he's probably moving around. He's got his phone live.
Hey, Oregon, stop deleting people. He probably doesn't even have his audio turned up or anything.
Mad Stacker did that to me recently. I was in an auction, obviously, and he deleted like 10 comments.
Oops.
Yeah, and then he timed like 3 people out. It was funny.
Yeah, it still doesn't beat what was it you or was it Oregon that timed out Yankee?
Oh, Oregon blocked him from his channel. Yeah, him and I think Angry Warrior got what they were blocked.
Oh, that's too funny.
And Yankee texts me. He's like, hey, are you guys not seeing my comments? Or you just don't like me anymore? And I'm like, what are you talking about? He's like, the past 2 times I've been in the chat, I've been chatting and nobody responds to me. That was funny.
Oh. All right. Psychedelic silver, that Libertad is yours for $52. Congratulations. Oh. All right. How much time do we have left before
What's
Silver
next?
Pros? Silver Pros is at 20
that's tonight,
30
huh?
minutes. Yep. Silver Pros is at 8 or at 9 o'clock tonight. We still got half an hour. Let's see. I better save something for next time. As I'm hiding this maple over here.
Can't see it.
And then hiding this eagle behind the screen here. Let's see. A little peek of the eagle right there. And then a little bit of peek of the maple right here.
It's funny how you said you're never going to turn into an auction channel. Look at you now.
No, this is not an auction channel. This
Look at you now.
This is just me needing to buy some more shinies. My allowance has been limited.
Yeah, it happens. Mine's been limited too lately. Very limited.
So Thug, send me your mailing address and I will send you one of my stickers. It'll be my pleasure. I got 4 left. Well, actually I have 3 left because Psychedelic will be getting one of my stickers. So I got 3 stickers. If you are interested, shoot me your mailing address.
Yeah, Psychedelic, that is not a bad price.
Not bad.
That tube that I have of I think it's like 15 maybe. I'm not sure. Maybe it's 20. But that's like one of the forever stack things, you know?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
It took me a while to get them because I didn't get them right out of the gate, so I had to search around and get deals here and get deals there, make a trade. Because they go up so fast.
Did what was someone mentioned something about a 10th ounce? Are they coming in? I wonder what the price is for the 10th ounce right now. Great price 1/10 for 2020s on Apnex. So it's $44 over spot right now. Is that what you're saying, Psych?
No, that's how much the 10th ounce is. They're crazy, man. The fractionals are nuts, especially the proof fractionals.
Because like I said, I've been leaning more towards 10 fractionals here lately.
Oh, you're talking about gold or silver?
Gold.
Oh, yeah. It's not going to be $44 then.
Well, I thought maybe that was 44 over spot, which is still a good deal for gold, even. Last time I checked, I always go out to SD Bullion for my prices, but last time I checked, SD had 10th ounces for I can't remember how much they were now. I'm looking right now. 232, and that's man, that's an ugly 2021 Type 2. Ugh. I'm still not.
Oh, for the fractional?
Up. Yeah.
I didn't know. See, you got to tell me these things, man. I can find stuff.
I'm still not warming up. I'm still not warming up to the 2021s yet. See, 232. That's the new design. I'm just not a fan of the new design yet.
Yeah, me either.
I mean, I hope that the Rhodium is undervaluing what the actual coin looks like. That's what I'm hoping. I'm hoping that the actual coin looks a lot more stunning than these graphics look. Because at least with the gold, at least with the reverse on the gold, at least you have the ego with his head held up and looking out. Whereas you got on the silver, you have the ego looking down as he's coming down onto a branch, and I'm just not a fan of how they portray the ego coming with his head held down. But that's just me. But yeah, they got the Type 2 over there at 232, which is crazy because the Type 1s just 2 or 3 weeks ago were like $305 at SD. So definitely a dip right now.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, that's SD. I always go there. It just seems to be, for me, it's easier to do a quick search on prices and through SD than the other big box stores. All right. So Oregon's putting a bed together. Hopefully he's last time I put a bed together, I actually broke the under support and replaced. I was tapping something into place and I sort of over tapped it. Snap. I'm like, oops. I'm like, well, crap. So I had to wheel and deal with the store to get a replacement part. I was like, yeah, I took this up to them. I was like, yeah, I don't think I was supposed to do it this way. All right. Well, that's all I'm going to do for auctions tonight. See, you got me going down the dark side.
Yeah. I think Oregon Stacker had something to do with that too.
Yeah, you both coerced me. See? Coercion, that's fun. But I still do have these guys right here. I'm not going to do them tonight, but I'm going to hold on to these for a while. I do have my special event coming up, and I might, because I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to include these on the special event. And I heard that Oregon got himself a 10-gram Geiger. Does years?
I don't know. I know he got a 5.
So, yeah, I know he got a 5, but I thought I heard 10-gram. But maybe I misheard. But for my special event, this 10-gram Geiger right here will be on the block. These silvers, silver proof sets.
Mm-hmm.
And something really special. Actually, a couple of things really special. More to come on that.
So you're not putting nothing else up?
Nah, not tonight.
Ooh.
I'm good for the night. I want to keep some of my shinies to have and to hold.
I thought you were you're a pure stacker.
Well, I had hey, remember that gold bar that I hated myself for, that I overpaid for?
Mm-hmm.
I gave that up last week.
Did you really?
Yeah, I
Did you
needed
sell it?
Yeah, I had to sell. I needed the cash.
Uh-huh. That happens.
So that sucked, but you know, life happens, and whenever that happened, life happens.
That's why you got that's why part of that's why I have the weight, just for when I need it for like now. I just been selling off all the I have been selling off some of my collector stuff, no doubt, but I sold not all my 10 ounces, but a few of them, and then Tuba Eagles. I sold my double eagle. I still can't believe I sold that thing.
Oh
God, I just missed that thing already. Oh, the thing is beautiful.
Stacking has subscribed to the Hoosier Stacker channel. Thank you very much.
Nice.
Thank you for subscribing, and everyone else out here, if you like it, hit the like button and friend me up. I would appreciate it. I am shooting for 700 for the special event. And I made it a very long-term goal because that gives me a chance to really make the event super special once we get there. It gives me time to get things lined up. But that will be once we get closer to that 700 friendly number, I will announce more information. So thank you for the friend. Appreciate it. And Psychedelic, the Cash App is Hoosier or $ Hoosier Stacker.
So would you oh, that was that Pamp one, right? The gold?
Yep.
Yeah, I sold my my Panda. Mm-hmm. I got I broke even on it. I was shocked.
Thank you, Psych. Yeah, well, I shot myself in the foot with that that bar. So I knew I was going to sell it short. So I did end up losing about $200. It's like I knew the likelihood of getting my losses back was far and few between.
Yeah. Gold would have to go up pretty good to get that.
Oh yeah, and I knew that wasn't going to happen, at least not for the immediate future. So I decided to go ahead and part my ways, because every time I looked at it, I'm like, why did I do that? But lesson learned. Yeah, for the members out here in the community, if you have the opportunity to not pay sales tax, don't.
Yeah.
Hey, my bot worked this time. Welcome, Queen Thug Stacking.
I think he's gonna call it right before 9. HVAC, I put my email in the chat. If you got it, let me know, so you can get me in contact with your buddy.
Psychedelic Silver, yes, my Google page, the same as my email address, hoosierstacker@gmail.com.
All right, Robinson. Have a good one.
All right, I'll make sure to do that there, Anger Warrior. Thank you for that. Yep. Thug, did you send me your mailing address? And I'll get the sticker out the mail to you as well, my friend.
So what's on your agenda to purchase next?
Gold, baby. Gold. I'm looking at getting heavy into the 10th ounce Eagles. Maybe quarters. Haven't decided there yet. I know I'm going to be paying less premium on the quarters than the 10th ounces, but I also know that the 10th ounces are going to be easier to acquire at the same time. So we'll see. We'll see how that goes. But I'm going to start with 10th ounce gold, and then see how it goes from there. I'm going up to. I don't think I'm going to go any higher than quarter ounces, at least right now. I just don't have that warm fuzzy feeling about 1 ounces. I'm just so concerned that when it comes time to sell, no one's going to be interested because they're going to be hard to move. Of course, my LCS says otherwise. Of course, he's going to say that. He's an LCS.
Yeah. Well, that's why. I mean, I was never really gonna get heavy into gold, but I always stuck with the quarter, not half, quarter 10th ounce. Much easier to buy, much easier to sell, and for the most part, you're gonna get most of that premium back if you're selling it individual to individual.
Right.
You're not when you go to your LCS, but.
Well, that's the one thing that Oregon mentioned a few weeks back was, I mean, yeah, you can actually you're not really losing a whole lot between going with 10th ounces versus a 1 ounce when you do a comparison. When you're not, I think that it's like a difference of, by the time everything's said and done at the time anyway, it was like a difference of like $40 between 10 1 ounce or 10 10th ounce coins compared to one ounce coin. There's like a spread difference of the premium of about $40. So yeah, you're going to easily make that up in no time. So I mean, I'm not sure how pertinent it is to worry about the premium whenever the spread between the two sizes from a premium standpoint, there isn't a whole lot of difference now.
Well, yeah, it's like, that's awesome, by the way. But if you're ever going to sell anything, if you, and anybody for that matter out there, that if you need to offload something that's got a heavy premium on it, reach out to me. I probably can't buy it, but I know a lot of people looking for different things. And if you ever need help that way, feel free to email me. If I can help you out, I will.
Well, still looking for a gold peso. There you go.
Yeah, I don't have any of those, but I do know people that have them. They don't want to let them go, I'm sure. But what's up, Benny Baker? How you doing?
Hey, Benny. Good to see you.
Gold pesos, though, I do see them quite often. Psychedelic, so I'll keep an eye out.
So right now, if you're lucky, they're only 50 over spot. That's pretty good. And what's the weight on those pesos? Is it 90%, 95, 98?
I'm not really sure. I'd have to start looking into that.
See, I haven't really gotten much into the foreign currency because there's just so much variance out there. I mean, it would be a full-time gig just to keep track of foreign currency. I have a hard enough time keeping track of American currency.
I think there is less gold, but even like the gold maples have more gold than the gold eagles. They make them a little bit bigger to offset. I mean, they're the same amount of gold, but like, I want to say the maples are more pure, or I don't remember now what it was, but
who was it? Someone put something out not too long ago talking about, I can't remember who it was now. Someone was talking about how a lot of people aren't realizing the value of foreign gold because there's so much weight out there, even though it's not like what you typically see with American gold coinage. And a lot of times, and because of the fact you don't have the demand of that currency compared to, say, an American currency, that the premiums are actually better a lot of times.
Well,
but, it's a full-time gig.
It's true. And then then you got your Libertads. It's just the complete opposite.
Yeah, that's true. Well, I think it's all about demand, right? So still we're saying they're 90%ers. All right. So, but again, I mean, if the premium is worth the, if you're not paying the stupid premium for foreign currency, foreign gold, it might be something to look into. But there's so much out there, Yeah, Sykes saying that Austrian gold, it's very cheap right now. Okay. tell you who would have the most insight on that site would be Austrian Stacker.
Mm-hmm.
He's got Austrian does his is it a Saturday show with the EU Stackers community. I think it's on Saturdays because I always miss it. But Austrian Stacker always does a live show once a week, and I want to say it's on Saturdays. So check out Austrian Stacker in the EU Stacker community over there. But I need to remember. I have to start setting up a calendar reminder to say, hey, get into Austrian Stackers live at such and such time on Saturdays, and then your auctions on. You did one yesterday, right? You did one Tuesday, Plumber.
I did one Tuesday night. Yeah,
Tuesdays. Did you? I thought you did one yesterday.
Oh, I jumped up on Big Apple, or no? I didn't.
Can't remember who. There's
it
so
was
many.
Big Apple Stacker, I think.
There's so many out there. So many out there.
Yeah, there's auctions all the time. It's crazy.
So Stacker Dude is a buyer of bars 50 over and 70 over. So yeah, it's like, and I agree. Stacker Dude, check out SD. I mean, the ones I normally go to, I keep them bookmarked for that reason. I have about a dozen of them. I hit up Liberty Coin and bullion exchanges. I got a really good deal on the bullion exchanges one time with the Britannia that I picked up. It was only like $45 over spot at the time.
Wow.
Monument Metals, Provident Metals, JM Bullion, SD Bullion, Apnex, which everyone always complains about being more pricier than all the other ones, but they always have the best variety too, right? So, and Apnex does do that auto invest feature on some of their product now, so that lets you drive your dollar cost average down by just having a transaction occur in the background weekly, monthly, whatever, whenever you can.
Mm-hmm.
And you don't have to worry about it. Silver Gold Bull, silver.com, Hero Bullion, which I know Yankee likes a lot. What's the one that's always on that he's always promoting on his show on Thursdays? JCS Gold. So yeah, but the ones I regularly go to are SD, JM, Provident, Monument, and Apnex in a worst case scenario. But Buy Silver and Gold is another good one. I've gotten something through there, pretty decent price. Plenty of opportunities out there. You just have to shop around, just like anything, really. You have to shop around, right? So.
Yeah. Well, I'm gonna jump off here. I'll be in the chat for a little bit.
All right, Plumber.
I gotta go help out the missus. Nice chatting with you. I'll talk to you.
You're not going to put a bed together?
No. All right, I'll talk to you in a bit.
All right, see you
later.
All right, so you know what? It's actually 10 minutes till. I'm going to go ahead and call it for the evening here on Hoosier Stackers channel. Get ready for Silver Pros. That I believe Silver Pros is on Yankee Stacking's channel tonight. Let's see if I can find that link, post it into the chat here. Pretty sure it's on Silver Pros tonight, or it's on Yankee's channel tonight. Always have to remember, they flip back and forth between Yankee and Silver Dragons. They flip the Silver Pros show back and forth between the two of them. It must be on Silver Dragons tonight. I don't see it on his channel. But it's always good to see those two collaborate. I should say, not collaborate, collaborate all the time. They always draw in a huge crowd of people too. Yeah, it's on Silver Dragon show or channel tonight. So I'm going to post that link into the chat, and we are going to call it for the evening. Tupac, thank you very much for coming by. I appreciate it. We're getting you. We'll get you to that 1K, buddy. You know it's going to happen. It just takes, you know, time and patience. Patience is a virtue. That's right. So Tupac, thank you for swinging by. Psychedelic Silver, thank you for swimming by. Congratulations on your win. Stacker Dude, Vinny Barker, and Angry Warrior, thank you for swimming by and your win. HVAC, always good to see you. Thanks for swimming by. Thug and Salivate Mel was out here a bit ago. Thanks for swinging by, my friend. We do appreciate you on that. And thanks for everyone for supporting the Hoosier Stacker channel. Emerald City, good to see you. And Roseanne, if you're still out here, Darth, good to see you as well. Hope I got everyone. If not, I apologize. And we will see a Silver Freak. There's the other one. I knew there was another one out there. And Silver Freak, you have a good one as well. Thanks for swinging by. And we will see everyone next Thursday, 7 p.m. Eastern at a Stackers Gathering on this channel. Have a good night, everybody. And just keep stacking.